My view is that Singapore's social compact must be one where we move forward together as one Singapore to tackle an unpredictable and potentially disruptive future. We must guard against a split in society where the rich and the well-off high earners are pitted against the rest of Singapore. To achieve that end, significant work needs to be done. I say this because one theme that was carried by some outlets, both mainstream and online, was that this year's budget was a, I quote, Robin Hood budget. Referring to it as such pits one group, high earners and the rich, against the lower and middle classes. For those of us on the ground, our social trends are clear. A rapidly aging population, a belief that social mobility for younger Singaporeans contrasts markedly with that in our parents' generation, and a view that meritocracy has developed a perverse edge, allowing the well-off to move ahead much faster than the broad middle class. If Singapore does not do more, a threat that has loomed large on the horizon in the last few years of the potential emergence of two Singapores may become reality. One Singapore is connected to the world as a hub economy. It is where high salaries and opportunities abound, and where locals, and crucially many foreigners too, power diverse nodes of the economy. This Singapore gives meaning to the promise and lure of Singapore and how we remain relevant to the world. It is a Singapore that always strives to be at the cutting edge of global developments. The other Singapore is one where the majority of Singaporeans live. It is one where there are perceptions of slowing social mobility connected to the reality of high housing prices. Today, the prospect of upgrading to a condominium or a landed property, unlike in decades past, is not as realistic for HDB homeowners. Buying a car is an out-of-reach luxury for most people, unlike in many other countries. I have also heard it summarized this way. In the past, you may not have done well in school, but if you were prepared to slog and save, you could become rich and successful. Today, the view is that once you have not succeeded academically, even if you slog for years, success, let alone wealth, may not follow. These two Singapores could easily become a reality that causes frictions in society.